Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is doing absolutely amazing. Super, super excited about being here with you all. Hold on a moment. All right, all right, all right. Had to make sure everything is good. All right, all right. Hope everybody is well. Today is going to be absolutely amazing, amazing day. My computer is acting funny, so I'm talking through my phone right now. I'm speaking through my phone right now and want to make sure that everyone can hear me. Go ahead and put something in the chat. Let me make sure that everyone can hear me loud and clear. Go ahead and put something, whatever you want to put in the chat. Make sure that I'm coming through loud and clear. All right, good to go, good to go. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you all to Hidden Wealth Society, home of positivity, home of love. Hey, I'm just so happy and grateful now to be amongst the living. I'm so happy and grateful now to have each and every one of you all here, especially our new individuals that chose to join over the past 72, 48, 96, 24 hours. I'm 48 hours. I'm just excited. Go ahead, and it doesn't matter if your background, your religion, the color of your skin. The only thing that matters is that you come with a positive energy to get a positive result. So, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and put welcomes in the chat like you received when you first got started, right? Show the love, show the love. All right. So today on our Back to the Basics call, what I want to do is I'm going to be going over the above and below strategy. Got a few requests about that, so I feel like it's my duty to make sure that everyone understand the above and below strategy, right? So we will make sure that everyone understands it. This weekend I've been down all weekend. I just strained the back muscle, and I feel a lot better. Lower back, but I feel a lot better. Not at 100%, but I'm better. I laid up in the bed. I laid in the bed all weekend. Couldn't move hardly. So I advise everyone if you are going to the gym, stretch, 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 and don't overdo it. I just overdid it, right? Because I do stretch, but I just overdid it, right? And it's not good. It's not fun at all, especially if you strain a sciatic muscle in your lower back. It's not good. All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's see here. See here, share screen. Hold this up here. All right. Can everyone see my screen? Want to make sure everyone can see my screen. Everyone can see my screen. Good to go. Good. Okay. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. So above and below strategy is very, very simple. The first thing you need to know is you should not overthink this. Okay. Um, don't overthink it. This is the first thing. Don't overthink this strategy. Okay. This is the first strategy that I personally came up with that helped me, first of all, find support and resistance, uh, like training wheels on support and resistance. Then I noticed that every time it broke a certain point, it continued in that direction. Now, there are some rules, which I will go over those rules as well, that goes along with the above and below strategy. But do not, and I repeat, do not interchange these rules with any other strategy. Okay. Put a 7 in the chat if you have it. Do not interchange these rules with any other strategy. Do not interchange these rules with any other strategies. Everything I go over today on this call is for just above and below. Above and below. Okay, my screen went out again. I see it. I see my screen went out. It's going to come back up. Waiting for it to come back up. That's it's crazy. I had my computer down. I had it off all weekend. Now it's the internet is acting up. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Hold on. Sun tablet is in here. Let me turn this off. One moment. Stand by. All right, all right. All right. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is open up your chart. Now, you want to find your highs and your lows. The further you go back, the longer it may take for your trade to activate. So if I go back and go back and go back and go back, the more candlesticks I have on my screen, the longer it may take for my trade to be in a position to activate. Okay. So if I did from here to here, it'll take a little bit longer than if I had it like this. Okay. With these amount of candlesticks on the screen. So I want to put the candlesticks in the screen. Then the next thing I want to do is grab a Fibonacci. I can start from the highest point, or I can start from the lowest point. Whichever point I start at. If I start at the high point, I want to take it down to the lowest point. All right. If I start at the lowest point, I want to take it up to the highest point. If I start at the lowest point, I want to take it to the highest point, which is right here, that candlestick right there. Okay. Now, the Fibonacci is set on default. So it's no special Fibonacci's. It's just the basic default Fibonacci. Okay, so it's no specific special points of the Fibonacci. It's just basic Fibonacci. Okay, so now that I got my Fibonacci from the highest point to the lowest point, the next thing I'm going to do is take some horizontal lines and I'm going to put on every Fibonacci level. Just like this. Very simple. We keep it simple. Now, it's on every Fibonacci level. Now, the next thing I'm looking for after that is what Fibonacci level is my current market in between. I can simply see that my current market is here. So this is the high point of the Fibonacci. This is the low point of the Fibonacci. So if I'm stuck in between these 2 points, this is my above line. This is my below line. This is my above line. This is my below line. Now, from this point, what I want to see is either my candlestick break above this line right here or break below this line. If it breaks and closes below this line on the hour, I'm simply going to push sell. If the candlestick goes up here, break above here on the hour and closes, then I'm going to push back. That's simple. Now, these are the rules, and I'm gonna give you a simple rules. If the candlestick itself is more than 50%, if the length of the candlestick is more than 50% of the next level, I don't do anything. Once again, if the candlestick itself that's including the wicks, is more than 50% of the next level, I don't do anything. That's simply saying, and I want to show you an example. If you have a candlestick like this one broke below. This candlestick right here broke below. I can measure this candlestick right here. It broke below from wick to wick. If there's no wicks, just measure the body. This is 18 pips long candlestick. If I saw that candlestick, it broke below, I measure from this Fibonacci level, the one it broke below, to here. That's 27. 18 is more than 50% of 27. So I would not do anything. I would not sell, because this candlestick, if it was on the opposite side, I would not sell. Okay, if everybody understand that, put a 3 in the chat. Put a 3 in the chat. If you have a question about that, raise your hand right now. If you understand that, put a 3 in the chat. If you don't understand, raise your hand and ask your question now. Okay. This is another example right here. This candlestick right here. It broke below right here. But this candlestick itself is 26 pips. From this fib to this fib, level right here is 33. Well, 26 is more than 50% of 33. So I would not do nothing. If I would have sold right there, guess what? I would have lost, because it went all the way back up. Okay. This is how we simplify. And it's on the hour. So it's on the hour chart. So every hour, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, every hour, a new candlestick form. So you can come to your chart after you draw up your fibs, and you can come every hour and see if it breaks above or below, right? If you want to put a timer on there, you can put a timer on your watch or on your phone. So you know the hour hit, take a few seconds, come, look at the chart. If it broke above and it's not more than 50%, you can buy. If it broke below and the candlestick isn't more than 50% of this level, you can sell, right? You want to just keep it simple. Do not add any other rules to this. Don't mix and match the rules to different strategies. Stick to what I just explained. Do we have any questions? Please, do we have any questions? This is your chance. All right, Brother Christos.
Yes, Akil, can you please repeat where we measure from? I understand about the 50%. Where we start measuring from?
Okay, good to go. The first, say you was on this candle right here.
Okay.
Hold on, let me do this. This candlestick closed right here. Say, oh, it broke below. It broke below.
Yeah, it's too obvious. It's low. Yeah, it's more than 50.
Yeah, first thing we're going to do is measure this candlestick. This candlestick, wick to wick, is 26.9 pips. Then we measure this right here. This fib level, it broke to the next fib level. That's 33. Well, 20.9 is more than 50% of 33. So we don't do anything.
And when you say the hour, so every hour, like always on the top of the hour?
Yes, because this is the hour chart, and we only enter trades on a close and opening of the candle.
Okay.
You got it?
Yep. Thank you.
Very welcome. All right. Do we have any other questions? Please raise your hand. All right, Ms. Sutton.
Okay. Can you show me that one more time?
Okay, we're part of it.
You said from wick to wick, that candlestick from wick to wick?
Yeah, it doesn't. Yep. So if you have, just say, for example, this candlestick right here, broke above, right? You see it's a little wick at the bottom. If it's no wick, just do the bottom of the body of the candle, then to the wick. If it's no wick at the top, just do the body. And if it's a long wick, the whole candlestick and wick, measuring the whole candlestick and wick. So if it's no wick, you don't have to measure the wick, only the body. If it's 2 wicks on the top and bottom, wick to wick. If it's a wick at the top, no wick at the bottom, wick to body. You got it?
Got it.
All right.
Now, but if it's from the 50% line,
No, not 50% line. The candlestick itself. So the candlestick itself. So this candlestick right here, if I measure this candlestick from wick to wick, it's 26. That candlestick is 26. You got it?
but you said if it's more than 50%, don't do anything.
Yeah, I understand that. But do you have this first part?
Yes, I have that part.
Okay. This candlestick is 26 pips. Then I go to where it break. It broke this fib level. I measure from this fib to this fib. That's 33. So 26 is more than half of 33. We don't do nothing. The length of the candlestick.
Okay.
The length of the candlestick is more than 50% of your next fib level.
Okay, that's the part I missed, the length of the candlestick.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If we have any other questions, please raise your hand. All right, Christos.
Sorry again. Can you show a candlestick what is like as an example to see it like visually what is like less than 50%?
Absolutely.
That's it. So we have both visuals there over there. Yeah. Thank you.
This candlestick right here, it broke below. This candlestick is 16. This is 33. 16 to 16 is what?
32.
Boom, you could sell. And you see it came back up a little bit, but then it dropped all the way down. So if you sell to here, that's 28 pips. That's the win.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Very welcome. All right. Ms. Barnes, I saw your hand up. All right. What I want you all to do is practice this, marking it up over and over and over and over again. This is also in the back office as well, where you can go and watch the video and stop, pause it and redo it. This right here is recorded, so it will be in the back office as well. So you'll be able to look at this video and learn it again. We want to just keep it as simple as possible. Do not make this complicated. Do not make this complicated at all. Okay? This call today is going to be a very short call, all right? Give you a little bit extra time to do that markup and practice this, and then we're going to come back at 8 o'clock. Ms. Rose.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So this strategy can be used on any pair?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Just make sure you are on the hour chart.
Hour chart. Okay. Thanks.
All right. All right, all right. Good to go. So this is your break. We got about 30 minutes. or about 40 minutes before our 8 o'clock call. I wanted to just do this call simple, straight to the point, answer questions on the above and below. Keep this strategy simple. Don't make it complicated. Don't confuse yourself, and utilize it. It works. Okay. So we'll come back at 8 o'clock, at 8 p.m., and we'll get class popping in. All right. So you all heard the saying, small world, but it becomes even smaller when you think big. So put a smile on someone's face, starting with your own. And as always, see you at 8 o'clock. Peace, love, and free.